What's up, my crypto legends? Today on the price of Bitcoin, we're analyzing the situation. Are we going to manage to come to the 11th of April's highs, which is at $30,600, or are we going to reject from this zone? This is something that we are going to analyze with pure technical analysis, and we're going to take a look at yesterday, what happened after the massive pump from the CPI data. We had a liquidation event. We were very much aware of that bounce on the Discord from this level, and also coming to retrace to that weekly 618 Fibonacci retracement and getting that bounce. Of course, we're going to go through that also in today's episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We do daily TA on Bitcoin, crypto, also do live streams to connect with the community. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say. If you do so, do your own research, and let's dive in here straight into the analysis of Bitcoin. Well, on yesterday's live stream and also with the Discord community, I was doing the live stream just exactly at the CPI news, all right? We knew it was having a bullish effect, of course, but we were also very much aware, all right, of a potential liquidation event, right? All of those over leveraged long positions need to get out of the way. And of course, what happened is we even went below the weekly level here. We got a nice weekly level in below all of these lows. This was a scenario that was very much prepared for on the Discord. And of course, we had this red box. One of the main reasons why is because of this large amount of volume that we do have at the highs, and this consolidation to hold very, very nicely. And of course, on the private community Discord, the Legends trading community, we were very much ready for that scenario. Hey, this 29,670, 680, right? $29,700 range, basically, this red box is a strong level. If we do eat up all of these lows after the bullish news, you know, we are likely to get that bounce at that level. And this is, of course, is what happened right over here, getting that nice move down to eat up all of the liquidity beneath these last higher lows and hitting that level and getting the huge bounce. Now, of course, this was not an easy trade. So what do we get? We have another scenario. We are getting nice acceptance above the weekly. Of course, longing all the way here is not the best, right? And if we are getting into a long position here, then it's not the right thing to do, right? When we're getting that bounce here, getting above the weekly. So the option is, if it gets down to the weekly or the 618 Fibonacci, we have a nice long attempt with good risk management. And of course, what do we get? We come down to that weekly range, go slightly below it. And if we do get Fibonacci from the pivot low to the high, you can see that 61865 is where the price is getting a small reaction, and finally it's getting that bounce. If you do get into that long, of course, you are making a killing. Now, we talk about good risk management, okay? Getting, possible long with good risk management. When we talk about good risk management, we don't want to have a stop loss all the way down here, all right? We want to get a stop here near the lows. If you're trying to enter here at this range, okay, the lowest level possible, we want to have good risk management and accept if it does continue to break down, then you have a small little loss. But if that trade does play out, you know that you're making a killing, and you can even hold some position just in case these highs are going to be tested in the coming hours, guys. Make sure to join the Discord if you wish. We do have that 35% discount, okay? If you want to learn technical analysis, the levels on Bitcoin that are going to get respected with high probability, this is the place you want to be, okay? You have final 35 offer, okay, as the code once you click the link here to join the private trading community. So going back to Bitcoin now, yes, okay, this is what happened yesterday. So far, so good. We got a small reaction at the center here of this level, which is the point of control from this entire range. If we do get the volume profile, we can see that point of control where the price is getting a reaction, a spike here to the upside. And this was actually a very good shorting opportunity. I did not short this, of course, because I was sleeping, but basically you're hitting yesterday's daily open, right? It's a daily level, basically. If we do go to the daily chart, right, it's the close and open from the 11th and 12th of April. As you can see right over here, we had a nice fresh daily level. What happens today? We come all the way up there and tap it, all right? But not only that, getting the pivot high from here to the pivot low, you're hitting that 61865 Fibonacci level on the daily as well and getting a reaction. Okay, of course, this was a small, relatively, very, very small trade scenario. Basically, you're shorting at this level and you're looking to take profit at support. What is the strongest support level from the range? Of course, it is the volume profile. It's not much of a trade, just a few $100s, but it's worth that attempt, okay? Potentially getting your stops here above the highs, okay? Relatively good risk management. It's a pretty nice reaction to that level as there was confluence with the 618 and the daily. So what now? What is happening now? Well, of course, we're at the top of the range. I'm going to explain here. This is resistance zone. This is a resistance zone. Some people in the community managed to short here at the highs. We were talking about this range, okay, this morning on the Legends private community. If we do get the fixed volume profile from this entire range, hey, this has not successfully broken out from the value area high. This is what we were very much aware of, okay, with the morning update here. 30,300 is a range to pay attention, okay, and we are likely going to have a corrective move if the volume is low. Of course, there's a lot of confusion because if you go to the lower time frame, such as the 3-minute, 1-minute time frame, the volume is pretty high. But if you zoom out to the 15-minute time frame, you can see volume is not that high. So, is this it? Is this the rejection here? Now we're going to go to the point of control, even lose it, go to the value area low, maybe get a bounce here or even go lower. Well, I can say, we are consolidating at this range. Another possible attempt is there, especially when we did have yesterday's bullish news with the CPI down, the inflation rate down to 5%. Massive pump. Very much aware of a liquidation event here and the levels where we could potentially bounce from yesterday. And right now is the time where we can have that momentum to the upside. So the possibility in coming and testing the highs here from the 11th of April at 30,600, the probabilities are very, very high, okay? With the bullish news, we have the liquidation event, okay, from over leveraged long positions, people shorting the market thinking that we are going to go lower, and now is the time potentially to come and test the highs. Now, is this a long position? Absolutely not. When you're longing, you want to long here yesterday, right? Like I mentioned, hit the level, get acceptance, 618, this is where you want to long at the $29,800 range, not right over here. You've already made that pump. We are at resistance, so this is a level where we could reject. The next trading scenario here, to be totally transparent on this video, is how are we going to test these highs over here? And also the value area high of May of 2022, which is sitting slightly above 30,700. So there's only $100 away from this high and the value area high of May. If we do get that price action, depending on how we react, and this is going to be mentioned on the Discord private community, okay, for those trading setups, if this is actually going to be a good shorting opportunity, there is the possibility that we just blast through this level. And of course, no shorts to be taken if this were to be the case. And we'll be talking about higher targets, all right, in the next coming days on the live streams and videos. So not much more to be said. If we do reject from this zone, we got point of control that could get a reaction. We lose the point of control, value area low, the weekly. I think these are the levels where we are going to get that, those bounces, okay? But right now, we got the rejection. We're consolidating. There is another attempt in trying to break this zone. But overall, for me, of course, I did get into a short position because overall, like I said, this was the value area high daily. We have the 618, even the 78 from this pivot high to the pivot low, okay, right over there, just hitting that level. And we are also creating lower highs. So if we do put a resistance trend line from this high to this high, we're just about hitting that lower high as well. So we're adding all of that confluence. I did manage to jump into that short position here, taking some profits, of course, at this level. The reason why is because it's the daily level, okay? We have a daily level here and we have a high volume spike. We take profits at support and we protect position no matter what. And if the price comes back up and you haven't taken profits or you haven't protected position and you get stopped out, of course, this is all depends on the trader. Every trader is different. I can show you the levels. You need to decide on how you're going to play this market. Of course, that is a support level. You have a high volume candle here with the daily. You're coming slightly beneath it. Hey, you're consolidating. This is a take profit zone, no doubt in my mind, and definitely protect position. Guys, not much to be said. We're going to be range trading here. It looks like it for the next coming hours. If we do come up here to the highs, that is my next zone of interest for my trading. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.